Hey guys, Swisstronik is building a decentralized, privacy-focused, and compliant L1. And today I'll show you how you can become an ambassador and what my experience as a Swisstronik ambassador is. I discovered Swisstronik from the Pixel wallet because they launched a testnet on the wallet to claim Swisstronik shards, and I got interested in the project. I also discovered they had an incentivized testnet 2.0, and I checked it out and it was cool. I liked it. I joined the social media, joined their Discord, and I liked what was going on, and I saw an opportunity to become an ambassador, so I applied, and so far so good. It's been 2 weeks and I've enjoyed every step of the way. It's been a thrilling experience, a new experience, because this is my first ambassadorial role. Usually I run away from roles like this because I already have a very busy schedule, but I just discovered I have an interest in this project, so I decided to be an ambassador. If you're interested in the project, the first thing to do is to learn about the projects. If you don't know, you can't tell. So you visit the Swisstronik website, read their documentation to have a good idea of what the Swisstronik Layer 1 is, what they are aiming to build, and how they intend to go about it. The next thing you need is a basic knowledge of cryptocurrency, because if you don't understand the crypto basics, you won't be able to explain the project to newbies in a way they would understand. And the most important thing is to apply. If you do not apply, you would not get the ambassadorial role. So to apply, visit this link and click apply. You will find the link in the description. You will be required to connect your wallet and submit your application. You can also go through the page to learn more about what's required of you and the rewards you get. So right now we are in season 3. Season 3 started 29 July and it will end 25th August. Then from 26th August to 22nd September, season 4 will be live. So if you're interested in being a Swisstronik ambassador for season 4, you can start sending in your applications and expect a response by August 24. So how has my Swisstronik ambassadorial role been like? So far it has been interesting. I've had to read the documentation, be active in the community, and talk about the Swisstronik features and events on my Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube. Even if I wasn't an ambassador, I would have also been active helping users, because I've also made guides. Before being approved as an ambassador, I'd already made technical guides for most of the technical tasks. So being an ambassador is just a plus. Let me show you some of the things to expect as an ambassador. Once you are approved as an ambassador, how do you know that you are approved? The first thing that you notice is that you get the apprentice ambassador role, which will give you access to some of the channels that are not available to non-ambassadors. You see the ambassadorial program channels, you will have access to them, and the ambassador submissions, also proof of work. So here you can make your submissions. There are 4 weeks in each season, and for each of those weeks you have to complete some tasks ranging from social engagement, which involves liking, retweeting, and commenting on some official posts; text content creation, which involves publishing threads on Twitter; making casts on Webcast. If you don't have a Webcast account, you can easily create one. It costs $5 per year. And writing articles about the Swisstronik platform, its events, and features. There are also art tasks, which involve creating memes, stickers, and infographics. Some tasks are weekly, while some tasks are bi-weekly, which means you need to submit them once every 2 weeks. So you earn Swisstronik Discord points, SDP, which will be converted to SWTR, which are the Swisstronik tokens, once the token launches. So the better the quality of your work, the more points you can earn. You will also have access to the season guidelines. We have a guideline for season 3 which we follow. It may be a bit different from season 4. So once you are approved as an ambassador, you have to go to the guidelines, which will guide you on how to perform your ambassadorial tasks and how to submit those tasks to earn rewards. But not to worry, if you feel this is overwhelming and you will not be able to keep track of your tasks and how you're submitting them, I created a Notion template that tracks all the tasks for each season, showing you the tasks that you need to complete depending on their priority and their deadline. As you can see, I have some tasks that I need to complete, like the infographic tasks for weeks 1 to 2. I have a few days left, just today and tomorrow. So I have about 3 tasks that I need to complete immediately. So this is how I would use this template. For example, for this task, which is the infographics task for weeks 1 to 2, you can see the priority. I divided the priority into two levels, high and the low. For the tax, you can earn between 0 to 14 SDP. I grouped those above 7 SDP as high priority and those below as low. So you can change it as you please. You can also include medium if you like. Now the status of this tax indicates where I am in the tax. For a tax that I haven't submitted, I usually set it to not started. For a tax that I have submitted awaiting approval, I set it in progress. You can decide to use whatever you like. And for a tax that has been approved, I set it as approved. So this is the due date signifying when this tax will expire, and this is the base SDP. The base SDP is the minimum SDP that you will earn for this tax. You can earn more than the base SDP depending on your rank and the bonuses attached to that tax. Now for my live URL, I use the URL of the tax. For example, this is an infographics tax that I need to post on Twitter. So my live URL will be the Twitter post, which I'll paste here. Then for the submission URL, once you complete a tax, you have to submit the URL of that completed tax in the required channel. So I copy the URL of my submission. For example, this is what I'm saying. So let's say I submit the infographics here. This will be the channel for submitting infographics. So if I submit my tax here, as you can see, some users have submitted their tax. I'll copy this URL by clicking copy message link and paste it at the submission URL. This way I can always go back to it to check if it has been approved. If it has been approved, you will see a check mark here, but if it has been rejected, you will see an X. Also here it gives me an overview of how far I have completed each of the projects. As you can see here, I have completed half of my text content creation tax for this season. Same with the social activity tax. For the webcast tax, I've only completed about 25% of them, while for my ad tax, I've made about 33% completion. So this template can keep you in check so you don't miss any deadlines. If you're interested in this template, you'll find the link in the description. So once you open it, it will look like this. You can duplicate it to your Notion workspace by clicking on the copy icon here. And now you will see this prompt asking you if you would like to add this to your workspace. If you have multiple workspaces, you can select the one you want, then click add to private. So you have to edit this template to your taste because it is populated with some of my tags. For those tags, you have to edit the details, information like the deadline, the live URL and the submission URL. You may have to edit that, but the bare bones of the template is what you can work with. You find the 4 projects: text content creation, webcast task, art and social activity. And if you open each of those projects, you will see the tags that are available. You can click on this icon to expand this project to full screen. So now you can see the text content creation and all the tags that are involved in the content creation project. So you can see some of these tags not started, some of them have been approved, but if this doesn't apply to you, you have to go into the task and edit them. So you can always go back to the home page. The home page gives you an overview of your completion rate for each of the projects and the tasks that you need to complete as soon as possible. So in the Swisstronik Ambassador Program, there are 4 levels of ambassadors. You have your trainee ambassador, apprentice ambassador, master ambassador, and a lead ambassador. Usually, if you apply for the ambassadorial program and you're accepted, you start with the apprentice ambassador role. The trainee ambassador are for those who show promise but haven't met the criteria to become an apprentice ambassador. So Swisstronik needs as many ambassadors as possible to spread the word about what they're doing. But if you don't meet the minimum criteria for being an ambassador and they see promise in you, you will be assigned the trainee ambassador role. During the season, you will be given less complex tasks compared to the other ambassadors so that you can learn the ropes and be promoted to an apprentice ambassador. It's more like an intern who needs a little while to catch up with the employees who have gotten a strong footing in the organization. If you perform your trainee tasks well, at the end of the season, you'll be promoted to an apprentice ambassador. Like I said earlier, the apprentice ambassador is the entry-level role. As an apprentice ambassador, you have access to all the available tasks, which allows you to participate in the program and earn your SDP. In this role, you can develop your skills and experience that is required to advance to the higher levels in the Ambassador Program. So the next level is the Master Ambassador. At the end of every season, the top 30 apprentice ambassadors on the leaderboard will be promoted to the Master Ambassador. These ambassadors earn extra points for their completed tasks and earn extra benefits like access to the Swisstronik public sales. The top 10 masters on the leaderboard will also share bonus rewards in USDT and Swisstronik tokens. So at the end of each season, the top 10 master ambassadors will be promoted to lead ambassadors. These ambassadors also earn extra points for the completed tasks compared to the masters, and they enjoy additional benefits like increased allocation to the Swisstronik public sale. The top 10 leads will also earn bonus rewards in USDT and Swisstronik tokens. So for each of these ranks, the apprentice, the master, and the lead ambassadors, they have the minimum performance level. If you fall below those levels, you'll be demoted to the next lower rank. So for example, as a master ambassador in season 3, if you accumulate less than 180 points, you'll be demoted to an apprentice ambassador. Similarly, if you meet the minimum criteria for promotion at the end of the season, you will be promoted to the next level. There's also an influencer role. If you have a dedicated community that meets the requirement, as you can see here, you can apply to become an influencer. As an influencer, you have to post about the ambassador program at least once every 2 weeks. If you fail to do that, you will lose your influencer role. And as an influencer, you earn additional points. As an ambassador, if you don't meet the performance expectations during the campaign, you will become inactive, and this means you are now a bench ambassador. To regain your active status as an ambassador, there are a series of tasks you need to complete, which you can see on your screen. So the only way to gain your active status as an ambassador is to complete these tasks and submit them in the required channel. So what's in it for you as a Swisstronik ambassador? As an ambassador, you will share in the prize pool of the Swisstronik tokens once the token is launched. Remember, you earn Swisstronik Discord points. These points will be converted into Swisstronik tokens. And like I said, your reward depends on how many tasks you complete and the quality of those completed tasks. You can also earn exclusive Swisstronik NFTs with perks and invitations to exclusive Swisstronik events. You also get a chance to win unique Swisstronik merch. So aside from the fact that you learn about the Swisstronik ecosystem, you will also get to earn other tangible rewards. And don't forget, if you're participating in the Swisstronik Testnet, you also have a chance to earn USDT and Swisstronik token. If you're not part of the Swisstronik Testnet 2.0, check out the video at the top of your screen to help you get started. You can also check out my Swisstronik Testnet playlist to help you with all the technical tasks. It doesn't matter if you're using mobile or PC, the guys will help you to complete all the technical tasks. If this video has helped you, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any issues, ask for help in my Telegram group. The link to the group is in the description. Join my Telegram channel for more Swisstronik updates, crypto airdrops, tips, and tutorials. So if you want to become a Swisstronik ambassador, send in your applications now before season 4 starts. If you haven't joined the testnet, sign up and start completing your testnet tasks. So stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.